started because we know our spoiled agents are joining us over their lunch. Lunch here for Biet and I, and for Kenny's side, it's coffee time, right?
Coffee time, coffee time.
And
Yeah.
we're on electrolytes time over here. So I just want to welcome everybody. Welcome all the spoiled agents. Hello, everybody. We're so happy to see you all, and we're so happy that you guys could join us. And we've got a big treat for you guys today. We have two very special guests who I think we all know and love, our friends Kenny and Beata from Expedia TAAP. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are so happy to be here today with all of
Yeah.
you, and thank you for joining us. This is absolutely awesome.
Amazing. And we're going to get literally the top 10 from you guys about Expedia TAAP today. So it's going to be a great update, right to the point. I'm so excited for that. I love it.
We can't
So
wait.
are we. Kenny, go ahead.
Well, and I
Okay.
think also, Beata, don't you guys have a great prize as well today? Very
Oh, well,
generous.
everybody wants prizes. Well, of course we have a prize. We have a wonderful prize. If you stay with us until the very end, until the question period, you will be entered to win a $100 everything card. So good luck, everybody.
Wow, that's great. And also, just remember, guys, you have to stay on the question period, like Beata said, in order to qualify. If you're joining us over here on Facebook, because I got Facebook Live, we've got Zoom Live, we got the whole thing live, guys. Please make sure you add your email into the comments if you're on Facebook. If you're joining us on Zoom, we've got you covered because you registered, so we have your email. So not to worry about that. And when we're done the session, we always send everything over to Kenny and Beata, and they get to choose one lucky winner. So if you get an email from Kenny or Beata, it's good news. For sure, good news, right?
Yes.
Awesome. All right,
All
guys.
right.
So I'm going to leave you here, but please, guys, if you have any questions, let's move them to the question Q&A box, not to the chat. The chat, it's going to move up. We're going to lose it. And we can do it for hellos, the oohs, and the ahs, like I like to say.
Mhm.
But we'll put them into the Q&A just for the Q&A, not to say hellos. How's that? And Facebook, if you have questions, put them in the comments and I'll make sure I get them as well. All right, Kenny, over to you.
Okay, thanks, Susan. So let me just share my screen here and we will get started.
Looks good.
Yeah, hope you all can see it. Okay, so let's start. So hi, spoil agents, and again, thanks, and hope everyone is doing well, and thanks so much for joining our sessions. Today, this morning here in the West, and good afternoon in the East Coast. There, we are so happy to be here today with you to share the needs to know top 10 from Expedia TAAP.
I do apologize if you hear my dog barking.
And yeah, again, I'm Kenny, and I'm the account manager for Western Canada in BC, and co-hosting with me today, it's my dear colleague Beata, and who is the account manager for Ontario. Beata, do you want to say hi to everyone?
Yes, hello everybody. I'm sure a lot of you know me. For those of you who don't, my name is Beata Kaminsky. I look after Expedia TAAP in Ontario. So I am so happy to be here today, and I'm glad to see so many of you on this wonderful call. And to our wonderful Susan, thank you for having us.
Thank you. Yes, yeah. So, in fact, I think this is something that I also want to say is our sales team is actually growing, and we have now 11 representatives across the country, including a few inside sales that just on board with us recently. So, we are here to really to assist you with anything TAAP related. And I almost felt like, it should be one of our top 10 as well. And let's begin with our countdown at number 10. So what is it? Travel supply. So one word that I like to describe our travel supply, it's amazing. And it is one of our strongest strengths among all OTA. So Expedia TAAP offer a wide range of quality travel supply from around the world, obviously, and giving you access to, wide selections of properties, flights, car rentals, transfer, and activities, and in a real-time content, all in one platform, all in one place. So we have more than 3 million properties in over 200 countries, So not only your typical classic type of hotel, right? So we also offer over 35 different type of unique accommodations, like bed and breakfast, cabin, apartment, resort, just to name a few. Flights, we have over 500 airlines on our platform, which also which does include many of the low-cost carrier. And you can also book package bundle on TAAP. So for example, by adding a flight or car rental to a hotel booking. We also have 220,000 activities on our platform. So which is, including the adventures, attractions, admissions, tickets around the world. So, a wide selections and, as for also, transfer options and 175 car rental companies. So here is an example of how our 3 million plus properties are broken down into 35 different property types. So which are all available for you to book and earn commissions with Expedia TAAP. And here are some of our top selling brands for Expedia TAAP. So, we have some of the well-known global brands such as the Marriott and Hilton. And just to let you know, Marriott is one of the brands for which Expedia TAAP, it's a preferred global distributor here. So you can be sure you'll be getting the best rates and best offer by booking, one of the properties under the brand. So we also have Fun and Sun, all-inclusive categories, so such as the Sandals, Palace Resort, and AM Resorts. Family-friendly brands such as the Disney Hotel, Reaches, the Nickelodeon, and Universal Resort. We also have wide selection of luxury properties, so such as the Mandarin Oriental, Four Seasons, Shangri-La, and Peninsula, just to name a few here again. And yeah, so we have a lot to offer for your travelers. Beata, on to you.
All right. So right now we're talking about our number 9, which is competitive commissions. Okay, so Expedia TAAP is a purpose-built platform which allows travel advisors to plan, book, and manage their trips all in one place. And the commission you earn is based on total gross booking value. That means inclusive of all the taxes and fees. And just to give you an idea, to help agencies grow and grow their business with Expedia TAAP, what we offer is a tiered system where your agency can progress through the tiers and earn more. All agencies start at the standard tier and then move up levels based on booking volume. So for all of you who are already registered, you know which agency tier you're at. And for new agencies, you would be starting at the standard. There are added benefits to each tier, including increased earnings and, of course, additional support options. There's a certain hierarchy of products which are eligible for reaching that tier. So I'll just go over that right now. The products to focus on are the prepaid and paid destination properties, package rate properties, hotels, and car rentals from the bundled packages, and then also activities and attractions and prepaid car rentals. So pretty much the only thing that is not included in this would be flights and car rentals, which are pay at pickup. So all of these products that you see here on the screen are the ones that you want to focus on, because when you're booking those products, that is when you can get to that next tier faster. And on this slide here now, you can see that we have all the possible earnings for different products offered on Expedia TAAP just in front of you. The actual commission will vary depending on the agency tier level. Commissions on Expedia TAAP are quite unique because we have 4 different categories of products. So there are 4 tiers when it comes to accommodation bookings. And then we also have our packages, car rentals, and activities. So those are the 4 different product categories. Just a quick tip when it comes to property bookings, pay attention to the yellow circles with the bars inside, and the higher number of bars, the higher the commission that you're earning. And as a reminder, all properties and all products that are booked on Expedia TAAP, they all pay on gross booking value. That means you're earning commission on the total, including taxes and fees. And commissions are automatically tracked and paid monthly directly to the agency. Kenny.
Yes, thank you. Great. And our number 8. What is that? Our great rates. So take advantage of our amazing rates, right? For, on over 3 million properties. So you can access a wide varieties of rate under the property tab from your homepage. So our standalone tab hosts 3 millions of our properties and can be booked regardless if your customer has any other travel products booked. And you can also offer this rate and earn dynamic commissions on our huge, massive inventory. So we also offer an exclusive industry rate under the package rate tab. So which is the number 2 arrow pointing you see. So those rates are available to you or to the travelers that you have when you have other components of travel booked for, regardless if it's booked through Expedia TAAP or elsewhere. So it offers an average saving of 20% off, from the standard rate and approximately on about 350,000 of our hotel system-wide. So these are actually great example when you book to book our exclusive rate, or when you can book with our exclusive hotel package rates. So for booking pre and post cruise lodging, for burning air miles like airline miles, booking your air elsewhere, renting your car elsewhere, and and also traveler using Whale to travel. So again, please allow me to repeat myself here, because I think we want to make this as clear as possible to you all here. So other components can be made elsewhere by you or by your travelers to use this exclusive package rate of for hotel. Okay. And Beata, number 7.
All right, our number 7 is the quoting tool. So did you know that 70% of consumers buy from businesses that respond first? That's right. So the rapid response is really making a huge difference when it comes to increasing your bookings. On Expedia TAAP, advisors can easily create a customized property quote with our Generate Quote feature. The quote is fully customizable and trackable, and it allows you to provide your clients with an easy-to-read document containing the rate and the property details. And at the same time, you're helping them explore their options more efficiently. You can save the quote on your Expedia TAAP account for future reference, which makes it a great time saver because you can quickly access this from your saved quotes rather than starting a new search every time. And the quote does the hard work for you because it lets you know if the price has been updated. So for example, if you come back to this quote a week later and the price has changed, you will actually receive notification right on that screen that the price has changed, and the price will be automatically updated in your quote. And in a similar fashion, if the property is sold out by the time you come back to this quote, there will be a red banner at the top of the screen letting you know that the property is no longer available. So just a great time saver for you.
Number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! Compare properties. So what is that? So actually it is one of our more recent updates. It's our new compare properties function here, or features here. So which helps you to narrow down your client's top choices, and you can be sure that they can make the right decisions based on their needs, right? So the great new features allow you to compare up to 5 properties side by side. On the search result page, you must first turn on the compare property options, the little toggle there under the map, as you can see on my top blue square there. So you must turn that on. Okay. So now you might then select up to 5 hotels by clicking compare box. Then click compare at the bottom of the screen. So now you will see a side-by-side comparison, comparison chart here. The chart will display the top features of these hotels, such as, the star rating, obviously the prices, locations, amenities, some of the payment, policy there. So it's all there for you. So you may just click view at the bottom of each of the properties descriptions to return to the property detail page. Number 5, Beata.
All right. And next on our list is packages. So yes, Expedia TAAP has packages. So come and check out our packages. You'll find that many clients nowadays no longer want those typical 7-night all-inclusive prepackaged vacations, and they're looking to travel advisors to help them design a customized trip. Expedia TAAP is a great option for you to utilize when creating those customized packages. By choosing the Packages tab on the Expedia TAAP homepage, you can put together an FIT package for your clients by combining a flight or a car rental or both with accommodations. By booking this way, you will be saving on average about 20% on the accommodation portion, and you will be earning commission on the total value of that package, including the flight component, including all the taxes and fees, which can be substantial. And then you can also add airport transfers and offer them a variety of activities and attractions to add to their trip and earn commissions on those bookings as well. Kenny, back to you.
Thank you. And number 4, what is that? It's our products, other products. So as mentioned earlier, we have over 220,000 activities around the world. So whether it's right, in your own city or in a destination far, far away, you are able to find it all on Expedia TAAP. So one thing that is I would like to mention here, since I do have a few agents, came up with this, is one thing is missing on the list here, which I think is worth mentioning, is airport lounge access. So you can upsell to your clients if they have, they have a long layover or they just want to get to the, airport earlier. And yeah, so you have, you are able to book the, book the lounge for them and earn some extra commissions for yourself. So be sure to check that out. And for Expedia TAAP, you also have access to over 175 car rental supplier in over 3,000 locations worldwide. So most of our car rental options are also 100% refundable as long as they are canceled within the 24 hours before the scheduled pickup time. Number 3, Beata.
All right, now our number 3 is booking management and support. Our self-service booking manager can help you modify reservations online in the fastest way. To access your bookings, just go to Trips and you'll be able to start managing your booking from there. We also have our virtual agent, which is a mobile-friendly AI-powered chatbot that will help you to self-service all the booking management tasks. And then if you need further assistance, it will seamlessly pass you on to our live chat, where you can chat with a live agent and ask for additional assistance. Agent live chat is available 24/7 in English and 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern in French. So even if you're working late at night and you need further assistance, you can just go onto the virtual agent and chat with the live agent for assistance any time of day or night. And of course, we also have our Expedia customer support phone-in option. As you can see, the phone number is right there for you. So for reservation support, please call the 1-877-332-3560 and just stay on the line. Somebody will be with you. And then if you have any questions regarding the account or commission-related questions, you can reach out to our TAAP support team. You would be calling the same number, except in this case, you'll just press option 1, and you can talk to our TAAP support. You can also email them at accountmanagement@expediataap.ca. And the only thing you just have to remember when it comes to the phone number, when calling customer service, the call must be made by the travel agent who made the booking and not by the traveler. So do not give that number to any of your clients.
And just one thing I want to say, Beata, it's also,
Mhm.
I just want to remind everyone, whenever you are getting a support or waiting for answer, always obtain a case ID, always ask for a case ID from the support. So the case ID will become very handy for you if you have, if you're required to do a follow-up call, or maybe in a case if we need to escalate the case for you. All of our account managers will require to ask you for the case ID to submit that to our, to our global escalation team, just to remember.
Good point.
Yeah. And number 2, our TAAP Academy and free marketing content and tools for you to use, okay? Skip one slide here, go back. Okay, so yeah, so I mean, we understand time is super valuable for you all. As much as we want to, we want you to call in for all the questions, but we know time is very valuable to you. So therefore, the TAAP Academy should be your first place to go to check for some quick answer. And we would describe it as your one-stop shop for knowledge, training and updates, right? So it also give you access to quick step-by-step guide and video, and a very robust FAQ sections with answer to many of the common questions. You can also utilize the search bar if you are looking for something specific, such as how to book a vacation rental or what is package rates, right? So just put in some of the keywords and there will be some quick answer or explanations, or in fact video for you. So you can also access a list of current and upcoming worldwide deals and promotions. It's all from there. As we even give you access to free TAAP marketing assets. So a collection of engaging, customizable social media templates, and that's, and campaign to help you to attract, your customer or new customer. And these are some of the example and of our social media template available for you. And again, those are free for you to use, and they do not have to be, they don't have to be they don't have Expedia TAAP branding on it. So that means, technically you could use it whatever that you like, for all of your service and products. So yeah, for sure. I know, many of you guys use social media to promote your service and products. So therefore, feel free to utilize this and, save you time on designing one for your own, right? So make sure to check that out. And our number 1.
And our number 1 is Expedia TAAP Rewards. This is our brand new loyalty program for our Canadian travel advisors. This is a point-based program where, in addition to your commissions, you will earn points on every standalone property booking, and that can be then redeemed for gift cards from select popular Canadian retailers such as IKEA, Cineplex, Bass Pro, Tim Hortons, just to name a few. So here's how it works. You will enroll using the same email address that you use for your Expedia TAAP account. It is a 1-to-1 ratio. So for every $1 spent on standalone property bookings, you will earn 1 reward point. Your points can then be redeemed for gift cards from an impressive list of Canadian retailers. How do the rewards get calculated? You will earn, again, 1 point per $1 spent on standalone or package rate property bookings. Bookings that are made as a bundled package with air or car rental do not qualify. So it has to be a standalone hotel or the package rate hotel booking. Reward points are transferred to your loyalty account approximately a week after the traveler's trip is completed. And then once you reach a minimum of 2,000 points, you can start redeeming for gift cards. This is just to give you an idea. We have a great selection of different gift cards to choose from. So again, it's just an additional benefit for you for booking with Expedia TAAP. Now, to register, if you haven't already done so, the website is right there on the screen, expediataaprewards.ca. So this is where you need to go to, expediataaprewards.ca. You will register with the same email address that you currently use to log in and book on your Expedia TAAP account. And just one thing to remember is that the password that you're setting up for the TAAP rewards has to be at least 10 characters, including uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols.
Very easy.
And and this is it for today. We have provided you with our top 10, and I know you have a lot of questions, but before we go on, I just wanted to remind you again, for all of you who have been with us until now and are staying for the questions, you will be entered to win a $100 everything gift card. So this is a great opportunity for everybody to make some money. All right, so let's go to the questions.
All right. You guys have lots of great questions, as you always do, and you guys did a really great job, of course. You've got lots of people on Facebook and Zoom, so let's get right to it. Okay, you guys, if you see the Q&A box, anyone who is putting stuff in the chat, I redirected you to Q&A because we lose them in the chat. Okay, so Adrian, do you offer ground transfers from cruise terminals to the hotels or airports? I couldn't find a way to search it.
Okay, so when it comes to transfers, we technically have airport transfers, which means airport to hotel, hotel to airport. However, you will be able to find some cruise transfers on the platform. You just have to look under activities. We definitely do not offer them everywhere, but in certain ports, you will be able to find them. So you have to go to activities and search for cruise transfers and see what comes up at a specific port.
Okay, great. Just a comment from Sue. She said, this is great information, so thank you. All right. I'm just going to go over to Facebook quickly. So Manda said, can you quote packages and airfare, or is it just hotels?
It's
To
just
generate a
hotel.
quote, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, generate a quote. It's just hotel for now. So and I understand that this is something that we the Expedia is working on as far as expanding, perhaps in the near future, expanding our quotation to to packages and bundle and perhaps our other products as well. But for now, it's only hotel.
Okay, great. Elizabeth on Zoom, when booking air such as Air Canada that offers several economy classes, does Expedia offer different classes, or is it just the lowest price class?
You can choose which fare class you'd like to book in.
Okay, great question. Great answer. Okay, Kathy says, hello. Are the tiers and bookings volume, is it a cumulative per year, or is it total of a lifetime? How does that work?
It's per year. So basically January 1 to December 31. If you reach that certain level tier in that specific year, you will remain at that tier for all of following year.
Okay, and Anita, that answered your question as well. Let's see here. Okay, Kathy's asking for package rates. What do you mean by booking by air elsewhere? Is there somewhere in the booking area where we could enter this other information?
So what that means is, for example, if you are booking your air from your air consolidators, or maybe your office has your own, GDS and IATA to issue your own tickets. So that means that is elsewhere. So you don't have to book the other travel components from on TAAP in order to use the package rates or the discounted package rates. So again, cruise with your cruise line, train with the train company, and even car with car rental if you decide to book it outside. But obviously we hope that you can book some of our products, and especially car rental and transfer on tap. But the package rate, it's here when you are booking other components for the same passengers, even elsewhere. So yeah.
And just to elaborate on that just a little bit, I know the question also asked if you need to put that information in somewhere.
Yeah.
You don't. So at the
Yeah.
time of booking, we do not ask you to put in the information. However, always make sure you have a receipt just in case. It doesn't happen very often, but on a rare occasion, Expedia may send you an email and say, thank you for booking package rates. Can you please provide a copy of your transportation segment receipt for that same trip? Again, it doesn't happen often, but generally when you're booking your package rate product, we just trust you that you're doing the right thing.
Great point.
Okay, so similar questions with Kimberly and Elizabeth. Is Expedia TAAP? Sometimes they're getting different prices going, to the consumer site. Did you guys want to talk about that?
Well, when it comes to Expedia and Expedia TAAP, Expedia consumer site and Expedia TAAP, we have a lot of the same products, but we are technically not exactly the same platform. So there will be some differences. When it comes to hotel pricing, the hotel pricing should be very similar. In addition to that, we also have the package rates, which are not available on the consumer site. So you have an advantage of finding some better deals there. When it comes to packages, there will definitely be a difference because, well, there are many reasons, but the air contracts are especially important. We do not have the same air contracts for the platform, the consumer platform, as we do for TAAP.
Okay. Good answer. Pamela's asking, what's the difference between a standard package rates, standard and package rates?
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
go ahead,
standalone, right?
I think
Yeah, so
standalone.
standalone rates and the package rates. So the standalone rates is the regular live feed. The package rates are those contracted rates, which are only available to book by travel agents. And those are the reduced rates.
Okay. Elizabeth asked, what is the length of a long-term vacation rental? I guess the longest period they can rent it for?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the longest is, I believe, is 28 days, right?
8 days, yeah.
28 days. So
28 days.
That's right. That's the longest that you can book as far as in one booking. I do have agents, obviously, their clients are going away for a longer period of time. So what they did is they split into two booking, right? So 28 days, or make it kind of a two booking, right? So two transactions to make it to compete the
back to back.
That's right, back to back. So you can do that, but as far as in one booking, it's maximum at 28 days.
Okay, great. Okay, Nicole's asking, where can she find lounge passes?
Yeah,
under
so just
activities.
Under activities, correct.
Okay, perfect. So really good question from Angela. So do agencies have assigned BDMs, or is it just a call center or the chat box? So I know Kenny's in the West. I know Beata, you're here in Ontario with me. I know you guys have a whole team across the country, including, Quebec and the Ottawa area. So how does it work? Are they just assigned by region, or how does that go?
So there are 11 of us on the Expedia TAAP team in Canada. So we have the country really well covered. Not every account has a dedicated account manager. It depends on the volume. So generally, when you sign up for Expedia TAAP and you're a brand new account, you will not get an account manager assigned. You will be part of our larger, I don't even know what to call it, but we on our end, we call it long tail. So it would be an agency, a group of agencies that are just starting out, and you kind of have to prove yourself in order to get that level to get the account manager to work with you. But we have our support everywhere. We have our customer service in Manila. We have our support in Mexico. We have our support in Canada. So everybody is always here to assist you, no matter what point of your booking process you're at. before, during, or after.
Yeah, that was a great question. Emery's asking, so if booking a car rental, how do we know if the mandatory fees are included? So I guess when she's trying to do it, is it added on the location, or how can they see it kind of up front?
So there are certain things that are included, not necessarily all things. Before you confirm the booking, you can go on the checkout page. You can go to, there's a link on the rules and restrictions. So when you click on that link, it will take you to a separate page where you can find additional information on that specific car rental. In most cases, it will tell you what additional, insurance is required and if there are any fees. We have come across a few issues lately where at location, the car rental company was charging additional fees. But if you come across that and it's not something that was already discussed during the time of booking or on your confirmation, then please always reach out to our customer service team or to one of us, and we'll try and help you.
Okay, great. We're gonna go to a few questions about points. Anita and Naki, hi Naki, have asked, okay, first one is, when do the points start? Can we add to past bookings and do they expire?
So
Kenny?
so first you have to register or enroll into our reward program first, okay? So again, just 30 seconds of your time, go on Expedia reward, Expedia TAAP rewards.ca, don't go .com, .ca, okay? So again, just 30 seconds of your time, use the exact same email that you sign into TAAP and create an account. So once it's done, so all the booking that, after you'll be able to collect points. All the hotel booking that you done will be able to collect points. However, unfortunately we cannot retroactively apply the point back for your previous booking before you enroll the program.
Okay. Hi Ron. Ron's asking, why does the all-inclusive option still includes breakfast when they pull it up?
So there are certain properties which offer different meal plans, right? So there are some that offer a breakfast and they may offer an all-inclusive option as well. So when you're searching for an all-inclusive property, make sure to always use the filter for all-inclusive so that you get the all-inclusive pricing already included. When you're searching for a property and you see both icons, one for breakfast and one for all-inclusive, make sure you're adding the all-inclusive option if it hasn't already been included in your search.
Okay. Liz is asking for ticket events. Are you offering the up and coming 2026 Super Bowl in Canada, US, and Mexico?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so. That's right.
No,
Yeah.
I don't believe so. There are certain things that we do offer. I don't believe sports events are included in that.
Okay. Rita's asking, can you please clarify the package rates for booking hotels? Do I need to book another Expedia product or can it be booking outside of Expedia?
You can book outside of Expedia as long as you have a train, cruise, car, rail, flight, any of those transportation components. You can book them anywhere you like. And then as long as you have it for the same trip or the same client, you can come to Expedia TAAP and utilize the package rates tab to book your accommodation at a discounted rate.
Okay. Gaileen's asking, is there a way to send over a quote for a package to the client?
So no, I think we had a previous question asked about that too. So at this very moment, the quotations is only good for hotel booking only. So either under the standalone or package rate, you are able to create a quotations, but not yet for bundles and any of our other products yet. So.
If you want to reach out to me specifically, just send me an email and I'll help you do that. There is kind of a back end way of doing it, but not one that is easy enough to do. So if you want something specific, I can help you with that.
Kenny, do you mind putting back up the contact slide just while we are talking about that? And just on that note as well, as Beata and Kenny were speaking, I added their contact information in the chat on Facebook, on Zoom. And I also added the spoiled agent supplier page for Expedia TAAP. And how do you get to that? You just go to spoiledagent.com, go down in the tour operator tab, and you'll see them right there. And they have the whole team listed, and all of the tools and everything that we're talking about today are also there as well. Look at those nice pictures. Okay, so we have a few more questions, guys, if you can see them. Jennifer says, will Expedia rewards ever be available to add to a TAAP booking?
Now, this is a completely separate program. It's not the same as the Expedia rewards that clients earn on the consumer side. It's completely separate. It's managed through a third party. So at this point in time, there's not going to be, or ever, I don't think there's going to be a link to actually use those points towards bookings.
Separate platforms, for sure. Okay, Debbie's asking if a booking was recently made for a hotel in November and is to be paid at the hotel, will this be credited to my rewards if I signed up for the rewards today?
No. Once you register, so from the moment you register, all your future bookings will be, but no past bookings, whether they traveled or not.
Mhm.
If they were booked before you registered, they will not be credited.
Okay.
So register right away, all of you,
Right.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And how come we already explained the rates versus individual rates, packages are different? We got all that. Okay, so Jensen, hi. Sorry, coming back to the hotel transfer. Is this included in the hotel package?
No. If you're talking about booking packages where you're putting together like an FIT, you're basically piecing together each component to make a package. So when you're booking a flight and hotel package, at the time of booking, throughout that process, it may give you the option to add a transfer, which you can do at the same time, but it will not automatically be included. And if you don't, then you can also just click on activities, sorry, on the airport transfers tab on the homepage and book a separate transfer for that package.
Okay, just back to Nicole asked about those lounge passes again. She's looking for them in Copenhagen Airport. Any tips on how she can find them? Because she doesn't find them.
Well, not every airport
yeah.
offers them, right?
Okay,
Mhm.
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, Diane's asking, so if I don't the coding tool, if you could kind of go back to that slide again, just so she can see it. If you can just do a quick explanation for Diane, and Diane, anything past this, you're welcome to reach out to Beata or Kenny or anyone, the team in your area, to help you with the coding tool. But Kenny, if you don't mind, just kind of the bare bones of it.
Yeah, so this is basically the bare bones. Now we do have more information and step-by-step on how to generate a quote on our Expedia TAAP Academy. So I'm gonna try and see if I can pull up the link directly to that section, and we can put it into the chat so you can copy it. But yes, Expedia TAAP Academy, if you go there, in that search bar, just put in quote and it'll come up. So you'll have all the step-by-step on how to do it.
Sure. And also, I guess, you know, on that note, there's also a free text box right underneath. So for you to, you know, put in your own message. So say if you are putting any other components for your customer, you could also, you know, type that in, for them to see, right? And yeah, and it's very highly customizable in terms of quotations. It will be generated as a PDF. So once you save that, you can always, you know, email that out to your customer.
I see someone has their hand up on Zoom. If you guys want to have a question, it's too many of you for me to unmute. You can just put into the Q&A box, and we're going to continue. I know you mentioned it, Kenny, but a couple people said, we know you mentioned it, but we missed it. Do the points expire?
18 months. I don't think I mentioned that. Sorry about that, but it's 18 months.
Okay. I thought you did. So there you go.
Yeah.
Everyone's on top of things here today.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so Jackie's asking, booking less than 30 days misses out on monthly discounts. Is there anything that will change the 28-day limit on long-term bookings?
Mm,
No.
I'm not sure if
So-
I get this question.
Yeah, so you're asking if you can ever extend it to beyond 28 days, right? This is a system limitation. So if at some point in the future they change it, possibly, but it's not anything that's being worked on currently.
Okay. Elizabeth's asking a good question. So what happens when you change agencies during the year to your points? Do they carry over?
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Yeah.
What happens when you change agencies during the year with your points? Do they carry over or?
So you're gonna have to change your email address to whatever your new email address is, because that's how the points are calculated based on your bookings made under that specific email address, right? So the points are already there in the system, and if you change to a different email address, different agency, you will have a different email address. Then you'll just change the email address in your rewards account, and then the new points will just keep adding to that.
So in theory, it's an agent incentive, not an agency, guys. So it's to you, which is perfect.
Yeah. The points, yes.
Okay, great. Hakam's asking, so if the customer service support does not respond to an inquiry or concerns or issues, is there a next step they can take?
Yes, so to us.
Okay.
I mean, so that is why I do emphasize of getting or obtaining a case ID from the support, okay, either from the call channel or email or even through our virtual chat with the live agents, right? Always ask for case ID, especially when they couldn't resolve or answer your questions right on the same call, and they might have to say, hey, Hakeem, I might have to get back to you because we have to communicate with the supplier or with the hotel. So if make sure that to get a case ID. So let's say if you have not heard back from them within 72 hours, let us know, and we can use your case ID to escalate the case for further investigations.
Okay, that's great. And this is the support that you guys offer, which is fantastic.
Mhm.
Okay, I just checked in on Facebook. It looks like all the questions are answered. All the questions, Beata, they're answered here in the Q&A. All right.
I believe so. Yeah.
Looks good. Okay, just want to make sure. And don't forget, so everyone on is going to qualify for $100 everything card. Very, very generous of Kenny and Beata and the whole Expedia TAAP team. So thank you so much for that today, guys. And I want to thank
You're very
everyone for
welcome.
joining us over their lunch or their coffee break, wherever you are in the country. We love working with Expedia TAAP. You guys are great. You're almost like family for us over here. That's for sure.
We love you too.
It's a big love fest, guys. Elizabeth is saying, thanks for sharing your expertise today, guys.
Thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate your time. Hopefully all of you have learned something new today. We have those sessions every so often, and it seems like every time something new comes up. So hopefully we'll do that again, and you'll learn something new that time too.
Thank you.
Kenny, anything to close with?
No, same thing. Just thank you so much for your time, and stay tuned. And I know that our Expedia TAAP is constantly evolving, and I am pretty confident there will be some new features will be added this year. So stay tuned.
Great. And we're going to give Beata and Kenny till Monday to choose the winner. So
Sounds
hang
good.
tight. If you guys get the email, it's good news.
Sounds good.
Thanks, everyone, and thanks for your support. Great to see you
Thank you.
both.
Bye,
Thank you so
everyone.
much.
Bye,
Enjoy the
spoiled
rest of the day,
agents.
everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.